Welcome to Mo Money. I'm Mo. I'm a director in finance in New York City. And here we talk about money. Let's talk FICO. What is a credit score? It is a number that represents your credit worthiness, as in your ability to fulfill your financial obligations when it comes to borrowing and repaying money. A credit score can range from 300 to 850, and generally 700 and above is where you want to be. But how do you get there? What raises your credit score? And what makes it fall? Let's start with the basics. How is a credit score calculated? It takes 5 aspects to get your score. 1. Your payment history patterns of credit cards, mortgage payments, and other loans. 2. Your credit utilization. What is your credit card balance in relation to your credit card limit? 3. The length of credit history you have. 4. Your various forms of credit, like credit cards, mortgage payment, loans. And 5. New credit. At different percentages, your calculated credit score will range from 300 to 850. Let's look at each of these aspects separately as it relates to building and maintaining your credit score. Your payment history patterns. There's a record of everything you do in the finance world. What has your behavior been when borrowing and repaying credit cards, loans, and other debts? Are you paying them on time? How many times were you late? Keeping your payments on schedule or even early shows a good credit history. This history accounts for 35% of your credit score. That's a hefty number. If you need help making your payments on time, create reminders for yourself or automate your payments. If you're struggling in this area, once you get yourself on track, you should see a jump in your credit score. Credit utilization. You applied for a credit card, were approved, and now you can spend. But should you be using the full amount you were approved for? No. Do not max out your credit card. Use your credit card responsibly and maintain a low credit utilization ratio, less than 30%. This will show to lenders that you do not rely on your credit card to support your lifestyle. Being a lower credit utilization number also shows that you are financially stable, ultimately improving your overall credit score. Maintaining a lower utilization number also increases your credit line amount, allowing you the option to put more on your card eventually. You'll see significant improvement in your credit score by maintaining your utilization less than 30%. This is the second highest factor when calculating your overall credit score, just behind your payment history. Let's look at the length of your credit history. If you're just starting out, obviously you don't have much on record to show. Your history here will account for roughly 15% of your overall credit score. The longer your credit history, the more you establish credit worthiness. Lenders perform risk assessments and will be able to make more informed decisions based on your financial responsibility. The longer your credit history, it also shows off your financial stability. Now, if you're just starting out your credit journey, don't worry. Everyone started here with little to no history. This impact is only 15% and will change over time. The first 2 aspects we covered are more important to focus on. Now, let's talk about the various forms of credit. This piece is really custom to where you are in life. Maybe you're someone with 3 credit cards, a mortgage payment, student loans. Maybe you have no other debt and just 1 credit card. Maybe you have a mortgage, 2 car loans, and 1 credit card. Wherever you fit. This accounts for 10% of your overall credit score. You know that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? That applies here too. Diversify. Having various forms of credit showcases your financial responsibility. This is seen as a positive thing to lenders. You're able to manage different forms of credit, and you have various financial obligations. Look at you being responsible of your finances. If you have 1 credit card for 5 years and no other forms of credit, lenders might view you as less financially responsible. Why? because you're solely relying on one credit form. Remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. The point here is even though it's 10% of your overall score, diversify your credit portfolio to bump up your score. If you're just starting out with your first credit card, don't panic and open another one just yet, because opening too many accounts in a short period of time can be viewed as a potential risk. Okay, we just touched on it. New credit, another 10% factor of your overall credit score here. If you open up too many accounts in a short period of time, you're basically a liability. You don't look responsible, and it reeks of high risk. How many accounts you have recently opened and the number of hard inquiries on your credit will impact your overall credit score. Again, don't freak out here. You will have hard credit checks, but there's only a significant impact if you have multiple in a short period of time. Now you have to start somewhere, right? Maybe this is your first credit card or your second. Your credit score might take a small dip, but that's because the average of your credit history has just dropped. You'll be fine. Again, we've been here because in order to have a credit score, you have to start. Your credit score is a direct reflection of how you manage your money. If you need a refresher on budgeting, check out my 50-30-20 video. Never miss a credit card payment. Do not overspend and be on time. Your credit score will affect how lenders look at you in the future, so be responsible. I'm Mo, and here we talk about money.